Welcome to Pinhoti 1. I'm a little ways up the trail because I forgot to start the camera. But here we go. I'm going to do Pinhoti 1 and over to Pinhoti 2 back to the car. Whenever anybody comes to North Georgia, say around the Woodstock area, rides Blankets Creek, and it says something about trails don't have any elevation, you don't, I'm here climbing over a challenge. I always tell them, come up here, go up to Bear Creek, go ride Pinhoti 1, 2, and 3. Shoot, just ride Bear up to the overlook. You want some challenge, you want some climbing? Shoot, put that together in a day. We used to ride all this on regular bikes. I can't imagine doing it now. Since I was younger, a lot younger. Well, I guess the last time I did it on a regular bike was about 5 years ago, maybe. Let's see, Casey and I did it. Casey, my brother, and I did it in the snow one time. And I was just on a hardtail then. That was what, 2015 maybe? Then we did it again. I did it by myself on my Jeffsy a couple of times, regular bike, but I didn't do P2. I just did Bear to the overlook and then Pinhoti 1, and by then I was just nearly dead. I mean, it's brutal. I was in good shape when I did it then too. I was racing. I was doing probably 10 plus miles every day on a regular bike, and it still, I was up here three and a half hours just doing overlook back down to P1 over to the road. I was wasted on this bike. Let's see. I can do all that. Bear to the overlook, down to P1 over P2, P2 over to Shake Rag Road, and back over to Gates Chapel parking area in about 2 hours. And that's stopping to take pictures and have a snack and just fart around basically. But I'm nowhere near as in shape as I was then. And honestly, if it wasn't for the e-bike, I probably wouldn't be riding at all, because since the lockdown and everything, the way work has changed, the way the environment's changed at work, I just don't have time to ride every day. I don't have time to maintain that level of fitness that would allow me to get out and do places like Stanley Gap, Solly, Raccoon Mountain, you know, places like that, places like this. I just wouldn't be able to do it. I know you're supposed to make time for it, but with the way work goes, you just don't have time. You gotta pay the bills, man. So this bike has basically been a godsend for me getting outside and actually having fun riding. Instead of every ride being a workout. Rides are fun. I don't get home feeling like I just went on a march of death. Which is nice. That little puddle is there every time, even when it's not raining a lot. Whereas we could just get some drainage or something going right there. Perfect. Let's see. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, there's a little stream coming down right there. Let's see. That should help. Okay. All right. If I had a rake, I could flatten this shit out. But it is draining at least. See? It's draining. This reminds me of Old South Loop part right here. Let's take the challenging part. You. Hope the camera got that well. Hope it got it right. branch to the face. That's always great. Last time I was up here, the creek had risen. It almost got up above my battery pack. That's still pretty deep. My feet didn't get as wet this time. Yeah, it got into the lower end, to the motor a little bit, but not as high as the battery connection. So that's good. Okay, so it is about, let's see, this is 5, it's 3 miles. It's 3 miles to the creek. 3 miles to the creek from Bear Creek. From the Bear Creek Trail, 3 miles. It's like 2.5 of those miles are just climbing. Now it's about a mile from here out to the dirt road or the gravel road. I think it's a mile. It might be a mile and a few tenths. So weird. Today's not a bad day. I haven't seen a soul out here. That's so weird. It's the road that goes up to the overlook. See, this is interesting over here. See, it used to go down that way. And I don't know if that's still something down through there or what. But it actually used to go up that, right there. There's a road here. I'm not really sure where that goes now. I'm not sure where this comes out either. It might just be a walking trail up there to the top for camping. But yeah, the trail used to start over here. It would loop around. Or it would go all the way down to, it would come out at the bottom on a paved road. And we rode that paved road out a little bit until we drove by a trailer on the side of the road, somebody's home, and they had 3 dogs, 2 of them that decided they wanted some fresh meat, and they came after us hard. And back then I was running a 2x8, I think, and Casey, I don't think he'd gone 1x yet either. So we both went to the big rings in top gear, and we were flying, trying to get away from those dogs. And we looked back, and the dogs were coming around the corner, and they were leaning into the corner just like a car, like a motorcycle. They came around that corner, and they weren't letting up. We finally got to the dirt, and I guess we put enough distance between us, they finally gave up. That's a story we like to tell.